Hey guys, I'm Tekosatsu, and this is part 8 of my 400-part series examining Damn Evil Vicious Mouse's replay pack. This is Damn Evil Vicious Mouse we are looking at here. He's United States, and he is once again against Contador, who is a pro. And yeah, the previous match was them fighting all over the left-hand side of this map. It was the same sides, and if you haven't seen that already, I'm about to give away the ending, so you can go pause this video and go watch that if you would like to not have the ending given away, but I think I've given you enough time to pause the video if you have any desire to, so now I will reveal the ending of that previous match, which I was just discussing, which was between these two players on the same map where they fought over the left side of the map, and Contador lost. So that happened. And he's putting up tank traps here. That's not going to do anything, right? People can walk through those. Sometimes they'll block infantry, but I don't know, I guess maybe they'll block infantry there. We'll have to keep our eye on that. But Contador learning from his mistake and heading immediately to the right-hand side of the map to capture some stuff very slowly. And we got some folks, and what's his face? What's his name? Damn Evil Vicious Mouse can tell that we're fighting over the right because, as you see in the fog of war, he sees both these points being capped, so he knows his opponent has at least two things over here, and since we're only a minute and a half into the game, two things is pretty much everything he's got. And here's the fighting. And for some reason, my frames per second is not any better despite turning off all these stupid DirectX 10 rocks and stuff, so I guess those will go back on in the next video if I can remember, because everybody loves fucking rocks, right? Not gonna win this fight though for Damn Evil Vicious Mouse, so he's got to pull back. Does not retreat. His riflemen, don't be too hasty with that retreat button. Only use it when you need it, and we actually do have some damage on these Volksgrenadiers, so maybe the riflemen can fight it out, but this is pretty long range, and there's not a ton of cover for them to use to get towards the Volksgrenadiers, so he's just gonna avoid that fight, and Contador knows this, and he's closing the noose, and here's the second Volksgrenadier squad. Interesting, so two folks, no machine gun out, and he's gonna certainly stop the cutoff while he simultaneously caps this, and meanwhile though, US is unmolested on the left-hand side of the map, so it looks like Damn Evil Vicious Mouse is really getting shot up and down, wiped across the floor, but he's just playing for time here. He's stalling for time and keeping Contador as busy as he conceivably can while this engineer squad does his job capping over on the left. And what are these engineers doing? Reinforcing, I suppose. And so he's playing cat and mouse with his riflemen, trying to keep them away from any large engagements and get damage in on units when he can. The idea is just to keep these riflemen in the field for as long as possible. If that means ring around the rosy, it means ring around the rosy. Ooh, he's actually going to fight this one out. He's close enough, plus the green cover means he can shoot it out. It's sort of a weird place to fight because you can't shoot directly through this thing. He focus fired this Volksgrenadier squad. Very good job there, and now he's focus firing the other Volksgrenadier squad. Normally in these sorts of fights, nice kills on the Volksgrenadiers. Epsilon Contador not happy with that. You know, Volksgrenadiers that... Oh shit! Volksgrenadier squad dead. That's not good. You know, that's what happens when you get focus fired. Normally when you're fighting like that, you want to focus fire the Pioneers, right? Because they're the weaker squad. And so, yeah, I win. Bitch, you know, Volksgrenadier squad down that early. Pretty big deal. Normally you would focus on the Pioneers. Oh, now they're dead. This is going to be a really short match. But I still have some points to make, so don't turn off your TV, folks. Normally, you would focus fire on the Pioneers because they're the easier target, right? Their armor is not as good, their health is not as good, there's only two of them in the squad, so you can easily kill them real fast. This guy should be cloaked, but he's going in the building. We'll talk about snipers in a building in a sec. Normally you would focus fire the Pioneers because they're the easy target, but in that case he was really stalling for time, right? And so the idea is to keep his opponent busy on the right-hand side as much as possible, so by focus firing on the Volksgrenadiers, he might not have gotten the optimum outcome in that fight. Like, maybe he could have killed more people by focus firing on the Pioneers, or taken less damage by focus firing on the Pioneers first and forcing their retreat, aside from getting lucky and killing the Volksgrenadier squad, of course. But that's not what he wanted. He wasn't looking to win the fight or to do as much damage as possible. He was looking to tie up his opponent on the right, and to do that, he could force one or even both Volksgrenadier squads back by focus firing on them. So if you force a Pioneer squad back, you know, no big deal. Pioneers might not even come back to the fight. You force a Volksgrenadier squad back, they have to go all the way to their base. They're probably going to spend time reinforcing, so this sniper's in trouble. Ooh, this sniper's really in trouble. Ooh, keep chasing, keep chasing. You get that sniper, it's GG. Okay, you force a folks your squad back. That's another big chunk of time added to the ticker that your opponent has to spend getting back into the fight. And so, that's another thing he was doing to stall for time. Finally, we have the MG42 out. Contador, big fan of his snipers, but not doing him a whole lot of good here. I promised I was going to talk about snipers in buildings while we watch this MG42 own face. Finally, these riflemen pushed off. How long have they been here? Like 20 minutes. I was going to talk about snipers in buildings. So, the benefit to putting a sniper in the building, number one, obviously he has fantastic cover. Look at these fucking engineers. Heroes of the match, capping the entire left-hand side. Go, guys. Contador is doing the same thing. Last match he focused all on the left. Now he's focusing all on the right. Guys, Angeville, two sides. Look at that. Bam! It's a whole map. Contador not quite understanding that, although now he's switching over to the left for the all-important cutoff. If only he was capping the cutoff instead of laying some mines and then not doing anything with the pioneers. Why aren't you doing anything? So anyways, advantage to putting your man... Look at this, he's... Damn Evil Vicious Mouse owns like the entire map, all the good parts at least. But this is gonna hurt if he hits those mines. Oh, but he's not gonna hit the mines! Oh... I don't know. Sniper. So, whoa, double sniper, Contador, whoa. What the fuck? Double, to counter, what? The goddamn killed that, what the shit? What is going on? My brain, it is, my watch is not on, what time is it? It is 10 o'clock p.m. and apparently that's too late for me to shoutcast, because I don't know what the fuck. This machine gun just traded hands twice. I don't know what killed that sniper. Must have been a lucky shot from the rifleman. God damn, that's unfortunate for Contador, but, so now this game is basically over, barring any massive fuck-up by Damn Evil Vicious Mouse. I mean, look at how much he owns. So one benefit to sticking your sniper in a building is obviously that it gets good cover, right? Building's a very good cover. People shooting at your sniper is going to be pretty safe in a building if you can't cloak or something. A second benefit to putting your sniper in a building is that he gets faster firing speed. When you're in a building, he'll fire more often because it's magic. He uses... You go into inside the building and you find a bunch of butter sitting there, because in the olden days they didn't keep butter in a fridge or anything. They just kept it in a butter bell, which is the sort of thing where you just cover the butter and then it's fine. Flamethrower.
Casualties being reported.
Loves his snipers. So you find some butter and you smear it all over your gun, and that helps you reload faster and bolt faster. More snipers, yes. So they fire faster, so that's the good things about being in a building. And finally, you get extended vision range when you're in a building. So if it's just your sniper by himself, he can give himself more vision and therefore fire further, because the sniper can fire farther than he can see. Although in a building, maybe he can see farther than he can... Oh, there's a mine. Maybe he can see farther than he can fire. I'm not sure, but you will extend his range of shooting and his speed of shooting, and he'll have more health. The downside, obviously, is that you cannot cloak in a building, and you take damage in a building, is really how it works. If you're... Hey, he was in a building. If you're in a building, it's very easy for them to fire at your sniper, and they won't do as much damage because he's got very good cover. But the thing is, snipers have such low health. Ooh, that rifle squad's almost dead. Very lucky. Well, not lucky retreat. He was right by the cover, so he's got hedgerows and stuff. So it only takes a few... Bird Dog is offering to have a look-see. Those recon squads are gonna... Or recon flights are gonna reveal those snipers if he wants. So it only takes a few shots to really hurt the sniper, and Rifleman is just getting chewed up by the sniper MG combo, as it should be, as it should be.
The Huns are taking the territory.
So just a few stray shots, if they happen to hit your sniper in the building, will really bring him down. And so typically you basically never want a sniper in the building, because all they have to do is right-click on the building, and eventually the sniper's health bar is going to go down, and then he'll die. He's much safer running around cloaked, unless you get strafed.
Unit down.
Well, he's lucky he didn't lose two snipers right there. Oh boy, this is not looking good for Contador. Poor Contador. What does Contador mean? Where does that name come from? Contador. Sounds like Matador and continent. So he's like a continent matador. Andre. Arriba. No, that's not what matadors say. They say, I don't know if matadors say anything. They just wave that cape at the bull. Bull hunting is bullshit, by the way. Animal cruelty. Not cool. Ernest Hemingway was a fan. we have a Sherman coming out. So yeah, this game has been over basically since that Focus Grenadier squad died, and also since Contador forgot that there's a left-hand side of Angeville. He has one of his eyes must be blind, and in one of these matches he's playing with a mirror. 2 folks versus 2 rifle without heal. You won. Yeah, he was in green cover. The thing is that the riflemen close up shoot up the Focus Grenadiers, so you have to really hope that the Pios are adding quite a bit of damage with their guns, and that's just a risk, you know. So a lot of times Pios aren't going to add much to the fight at all. And the end. Contador not happy, but dude, you never attack the left-hand side of the map. What is up with that? It's all about the cutoffs. You got to get the cutoffs. He was a little late with his MG too. Those 2 Focus Grenadiers plus those 2 Pios in that early fight where he lost the Focus Grenadier squad and lost the game. That could have been 1 Focus Grenadier squad, 2 Pios, and a machine gun. And then he would have won that fight. And the only reason to have 2 Focus Grenadiers instead of a Focus Grenadier machine gun if you're going to go all over and cap the map, but he obviously wasn't capping all over the map, so why did he get 2 Focus Grenadiers? I don't know. But he's a better player than me, so I'll shut up now. Hope you had fun. Good night.